Okay, time now for an NDTV exclusive. The big Congress debacle in yesterday's elections has raised questions over the party and where it goes from here. Joining us, my colleague Nidhi and I, is DK Shivkumar. He's of course a senior Congress leader. He's the state president in Karnataka, but he's also the party's firefighter. He was sent to Goa in case the Congress needed his services, but of course the BJP stole the upper hand. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Shivkumar, for joining us. Now, Mr. Shivkumar, how would you explain this crisis of the Congress? You've lost this recent set of elections. It's not for the first time. What is the main reason for the crisis? Is it the leadership which is the main problem?
No, you see, it is not the leadership. The leadership has always stood by all the cadres, and they have worked hard in the entire country. The entire leadership has given a lot of confidence with all the cadres and given us a responsibility that one thing we are not able to convince the voter that what has gone into them about the unemployment problem or whatever the issues in COVID issues, whatever the crisis people faced, that I think we are not able to convince them, and they were also not able to
why
convince.
are you not able to convince?
We accept the mandate.
Why are you
whatever the
failing to
mandate is,
convince?
we
Are you saying it's just a communication problem?
No, see, the people of this country are not able to understand. See, in suppose there was a TMCA, the West Bengal elections were there. There were a lot of political angle, the entire government machinery was used. Still the people of West Bengal resisted on that issue, and in other parts of the states also.
But Mr.
But
Shivkumar,
here, we had an opportunity to convince them, but I think we have failed in it, and we are looking at it.
But Mr. Shivkumar, let's be honest here. Since 2014, the Congress has been talking about introspection, about learning from mistakes. Doesn't the buck actually stop with the leadership? Are Congress leaders who are still loyal to the Gandhis making excuses for them? To be honest, under Priyanka Gandhi's leadership, you all have had the worst performance in UP, one seat and a terrible vote share as well. So is it trying to take that issue head on?
No, see, Priyanka Gandhi, we knew that she is taking a very tough ride. She has attended more than 200 odd rallies. She was capable of handling the UP, and she has somehow put all the 400 odd candidates in the state. Whether what numbers we have got is a different issue. Even the BJP have experienced the same. Earlier in the parliament also, only Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Advani ji was there, and they have picked up, and still it is it was a Congress state long back, 30-40 years back.
Shivkumar,
we have confidence. We knew
but Mr.
what will happen, but still we have tried our best and started a good footing.
But Mr. Shivkumar, the thing is, you're right. All parties go through ups and downs, but the Congress has been on a steady decline. If you compare how many states you are in power, and 10 years ago, you look at today, you're just barely hanging on to two states. You are barely a presence in parliament. In any other company organization, if you have continuous decline, the leadership will be sacked, removed. New people will be brought. Why is it here that despite failure after failure,
See, I'm
Gandhis are it's almost like a divine right?
See, as far as the Congress party is concerned, I'm telling you, very fair and very free. Without Gandhi family, Congress party cannot be united. Without Congress party being united in this country, Congress party has been united, the country also can't be united in the future. Forget we might have lost and we might only have two states. Time will come, up and rises will come. We may have defeats, we accept the defeat. The people at a point of time definitely they will have a change.
United.
No one is permanent in politics.
You've had one exit after another. Very senior Congress leaders, Ashwani Kumar, who was in the Union Cabinet, who was Law Minister, was the latest to leave. You've had a string of younger leaders who have left the party, from Scindia to Jitin Prasad to RPN Singh. I mean, the point
how are the Gandhis uniting the Congress?
You're actually disintegrating.
So many people are, yes.
See, they are not able to sustain their power hungers They doesn't want to waste their time. They doesn't want any ideology. They are leaving the party. We believe in the Congress party ideology. We believe in the Gandhi family. We will stay with them. We will stand with them. We will fight out what may come. We will stand with them, and I'm sure that the entire country will look back at them.
Do you accept, Mr. Shiv Kumar, that the Congress is now at the risk of losing its status as the prime opposition to the BJP? Now, other people are coming. TMC is coming. Aam Aadmi is coming. TMC is actually saying time to merge with the Congress should merge with us. Congress cannot fight the BJP. Merge with TMC.
It's an interesting idea.
So, no, it is their liking and disliking. We have our own history, and ultimately one should not forget that the Congress party grew all of them, made them strong. If at all, if Mamta ji, we have full respect for our leadership and everything. It is ultimately the base was being given by the Congress party and the Gandhis
But that
at her
was-
younger
that
days.
was history,
It is
Mr.
the Gandhi
Shiv Kumar.
family which protected her and gave all strength to her.
Sure, but that was history, Mr. Shiv Kumar. How is the Congress looking at the future? You're not even able to. I mean, Sonia Gandhi is still interim president of the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi takes decisions for the party without a proper organizational designation. So, who is actually in charge? Do you not think that you've come to a crisis point where you have to do something drastic?
No. I think we met our last election, but it was very systematically with a democratic way. We have our general secretary, we have general secretary in charge, we have the president. Every seat was being discussed by the Congress president. Every seat was being. We met our got not the numbers,
Okay.
but the organization setup was well.
Okay, so
Well established. Even today in my state, whatever may be, I may be a president. Again, we have a national secretary. We have the other office bearers. They look at all the affairs.
Okay, fair. Now, let us ask you in conclusion: is it time for a non-Gandhi, somebody else, to now lead the party?
No, it is impossible. Congress party can be only united with the Gandhi family. I am with a firm view. We have just discussed across the country with various leaders. No one can put a point. No one can have that seat. It is only the Gandhi family can keep this party and the country united. I am firm in it.
All right,
And
well,
Mr.
bodes
Shiv
well.
Kumar.
That is
Bodes
good.
really well
They're all
for your
leaving.
introspection.
All the leaders are, sir, united how? They're all leaving one after
They're
another.
united in leaving at the moment, but, well, good luck to your introspection. Thank you, Mr. Shivakumar. Thank you.
Who are hungry for power, let them leave.
Okay.
We are not hungry for power. We want our basic structure to be united.
All the best.
Okay,
All the
Mr.
best.
Shiv Kumar. Sir, thank you very much indeed. Actually, really appreciate your coming because it's a
Yeah.
difficult time for the Congress. So, in this time, at least you came and took the questions. That is, a lot of leaders are not taking, but very nice of you to come, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Srinivas. Thank you.